You are live with the world.
We are live with the world? Hello, world. My name's Bobby. I'm a Capricorn, and I live in Chicago. I'm hanging out with my good buddy, Art. It's Friday night. Hashtag Friday with Flav. Wow, it's been a heck of a day. We've done so much content, but I cannot think of a better way to end the day than cooking dinner with the Flav City family. So I got the live stream up right here. We got a lot of food to make tonight. We got a lot to talk about. We got autographed copies of the cookbook tonight for holiday presents. But before we get going on all the good stuff, including this soup that is going to be phenoms, homework, can you hear me okay? And
can you hear this guy who's just worried as can be right now? I've always been calling it Fridays with Flav, and you said Friday with Flav.
I think it goes both ways.
And I just realized I didn't send out my tweet or my Facebook promotion of this.
My gosh.
I think almost like maybe I can do two things at once here.
Might be tough, but you can do it. Okay. I trust in you. So, yep, you can hear Art. So now what we have to do is check in and leave a comment down below. Let us know where you're watching from, right? We want to know where you're watching from and what you're making for dinner. So this is how my kitchen looks, right? It's not a studio set. This is why the lights are here. It's a big invasion of our space, but that's why we're going to move, hopefully, and get a big place with lots of room for that. We got Delaware, a very popular incorporation state. We got Virginia, we got Mexico, Houston, Oklahoma, Minneapolis, Sacramento. Any abroad family here? Do we have Australia? Do we have Brasilia? San Jose's here. So here's the menu tonight. I want to get going.
In the house.
Guam?
Guam.
Love it. Guam is technically what? Like a
U.S. territory?
What? Territory. That's a word for it?
I believe so, but maybe you can correct us.
So I want to get going on this recipe because Desi's like, when's dinner going to be ready? Like 8 o'clock? And I'm like, no. But there is a bit of work involved in it, and we've had a long day, but now I get the energy going through my body. I got my keto wine. I got my S water. I got my alkaline water. I'm feeling good. Have you ever had a shrimp meatball soup? No. Who does that kind of stuff? This guy. That's who.
We do.
We're going to make a Thai coconut lime soup with shrimp meatballs and a crunchy Asian salad with a homemade maple sesame ginger dressing. I made up the whole thing on Instagram. I guess that was like early this week.
Shar Troyer with a $14.99 super chat.
Shar, such a doll. Shar,
thank you so
from
much.
Michiana, Michigan, a longtime supporter. Thank you for supporting the channel. Super chat is a great way to do it. But if you also want to support the channel, the cookbook, I got to put a copy back here. The cookbook is a great way to do it. We're talking over 650 5-star reviews on Amazon. But tonight, and tonight only, I have 30 copies available to be autographed. And every single person who buys one gets a free microplane premium zester. That's a $15 value. So in the description box, the first line of the description box below is the cookbook to buy it on my website. I also have the Amazon link there if you wanted to. It will ship anywhere in the world. 30 orders, I'm tracking them in real time, and as they start getting going, we'll tell you about how to get them personalized to the person you want if it's different than the order name. So, 1, 2, 3, let's rock.
Oh yeah.
Aromatics of the soup are gonna be onions, carrots, celery, sweet potatoes. You get your tweet sent, Art?
I did.
Good job. I'm gonna cook the soup, check it out, Art, in grass-fed organic ghee, because I think this adds a fatty lusciousness, almost umptious to the soup that
and I also
you need.
think you didn't eat enough ghee today.
Oh my God, if you saw our Instagram stories, which I talk about, you know we already ate copious amounts of grass-fed ghee with grass-fed steak for the power lunch of champions. So this is a great way to get your kiddies to eat a lot of vegetables without them knowing about it. So let's put all the vegetables in here.
There should be a link in the description.
There is. It's there. I see it right now.
Ebook shopping book. Did you?
I didn't want to put too much stuff down there. So I did a soft launch yesterday of the new Flav City shopping guide. So if you go on Amazon and you search for the Kindle edition of Flav City, the ultimate shopping guide, you'll see it. It has every piece of information from every video we've ever done in an ebook, so you can search it and use it in the grocery store. And once you buy it one time, it will update for free about twice a month forever with all new information as it becomes available from new videos.
Hey Bobby, what happened to the milk video? Waiting for you to post that one.
Well, it's just so funny you ask. Who asked that?
That was
my dear
Akshaya likes Akshu.
Akshu? That's a great question because tomorrow morning at about 8 o'clock Chicago time, the milk and butter review is coming out. We talk about every kind of milk at the grocery store. Conventional, organic, grass-fed, omega-3, chocolate milk, and every different kind of butter, American, European, grass-fed, and vegan butter spreads. Perfect timing, my friend. Okay, so these are the aromatics. I want to pinch in some salt. And the key to this really is to cook down these vegetables. So, Art, come back here for a second. You can see this is a big old pot of veggies. And I think the key to making a soup like this, or a stew or a chili, is to take 15 minutes and really cook these down, because these vegetations are loaded with water. The more water you can evaporate out of these, the better it is.
Better to keep them in the soup pot too.
So 15 minutes. I'll mix this a couple times. You'll come back, you'll see. They're gonna wilt down, and the natural sugars in there caramelize and get even better. So in the meantime, let's come back here, Art. Oh, I forgot, I also got a very special ingredient. These are maitake mushrooms.
Secret.
Our secret ingredient of the day is maitake mushrooms. So much flavor. Shar, this is for you. Michigan grown, right? You can use cremini mushrooms. I wouldn't use white button mushrooms. They're just not very sexy. I'm all about sexy food on #Fridays with Flav. You should have seen the look that Art just gave me. It's like, what is she doing?
Did you also give the instructions for the way we're doing that?
Not yet, but
Okay.
Art is going to give you instructions for if you want the book made out to someone different than the order name. Art, what should you do?
Yes. If you want us to write it out to anyone in particular, you need to send an email to bobby@flavcity.com, and in the subject line, put 3 asterisks so we definitely don't miss it, and put who you want, what you want us to write in the body of your email.
Exactly.
If you don't put anything in and before you do that, put whatever name you ordered it with, like when you have to fill out where it's going to, put your name as the first line there, and then write what you want it to go to.
Yes.
Otherwise, we're going to assume that it's going to whoever ordered it.
Exactly. So
we had a hard time trying to find who ordered it.
Oh my
and
God.
then who,
Last week was such a pain in the
your
butt.
email name might be different than your order name.
Anyone who ordered last week, they went out yesterday. They go out via media mail. It'll take anywhere from 7 to 10 days. Donna Pope, you got a book coming your way. Denise Heiner, you got a book coming your way. Once again, in the description box below, in the first line, the link for autographed copies. Everyone who orders, I only have 30 books right now. Everyone who orders gets a free microplane zester. And this is the ultimate holiday present, because if you want healthy recipes that actually taste good, you know someone who's trying to lose weight or diet, this is the book they want, because you don't sacrifice any flavor. Things are getting hot in the kitchen. Let's get a little more comfortable here.
And if you don't send us an email, we're assuming that you want it to be personalized to whatever you ordered it under.
Yes, you don't have to send me an email. But I'm putting, that was 4 ounces of beautiful wild mushrooms. That's what I call flavor. That's what I call umami. And it's gonna add a beautiful, delicious flavor to the soup. So that's gonna be great. And those have to cook down too.
Yes, Bobby got more bubble wrap, that's for sure.
I did. I ordered Amazon bubble wrap. I got more padded envelopes in the mail.
Did you see Donna Griniger's purchase?
Let's see. Refresh right now. Donna, Donna?
Donna Griniger.
I only have 2 orders. I have Donna Pope and Denise Heiner right now. So you guys let me know. Also in the description box is the updated Flav City shop page on Amazon. I spent almost a day adding and organizing my favorite kitchen items for the holidays, or for all the times, but for your holiday shopping. So if you click down below, it's amazon.com/shop/FlavCity. It has over 50 of my favorite kitchen items, like this knife, this cutting board, that pot, this salt container, that microplaner, because if you want a gift for someone who's a chef or a cook in your life, this is the stuff you want to get them. Not a stupid item they're going to return. These are things chefs are going to love. Ain't no one going to re-gift this. Okay, garlic.
You're a re-gifter.
Smash, smash, and smash. I have a question though. Why am I going to wait a good 10 minutes to put the garlic in as opposed to putting it in right now? What's my method behind my modness? Because I'm a mod guy. Okay, let's get going here. And then we got to make shrimp meatballs. Then we got to make a salad. It's going to be such a unique salad like no one's ever seen before. And a unique soup. But you're going to love it. Shrimp meatballs, it's like, what? And I can use the shrimp shells to infuse flavor in the stock.
Folks are saying you don't want to burn it.
Exactly. Garlic burns easily, folks, and there's nothing worse than burned garlic. And the thing is, garlic is wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. And sweet potatoes and celery are hefty, right? So they need a head start. Oh my God, Art and I are so stupid. How many times have we done something like that today, Art, do you think?
More times than we want to know.
Oh my God. First of all, we were at the grocery store at Mariano's today for probably about 3.5, 4 hours. And first of all, they were nice enough to invite us there. We filmed a video about wild and farm-raised seafood. We filmed a video about bacon, all about how to buy bacon at the store, what to buy, what to avoid, and then how to cook the ultimate bacon at home. Then we filmed a video about cooking oils, the healthiest cooking oils and the worst cooking oils and why. So we filmed 3 videos. That's why I'm pouring a glass of sugar-free keto wine. This stuff is great.
Why you not talk out Sam's Club?
You know what? Because I'm a Costco kind of guy, but I went to Sam's Club actually with my dad a few months ago to do some research, and I didn't find anything I liked, but I'll go back there. I'll go back there and check it out.
Monica, we don't have BJ's here. And Adam Al-Mansour gave you a 5 Canadian buck super chat.
Adam,
thank you so much.
Thank you, my friend. That is very sweet of you. All right, so we got 445 people on. If you're just joining, my name is Bobby. My man over there is Art. We're in the Flav City Kitchens cooking a Thai coconut lime soup with shrimp meatballs and a crunchy salad. If you haven't done so, let's take a quick time out. Share the link to this video. Sharing is caring. Take the link, paste it over to your Instagram stories and be like, yo, my man Bobby and Art are hanging out making hashtag keto paleo recipes. Where else do you want to be on a Friday night? Nowhere. You want to be boozing it up at the bar? No, you want to be hanging out in the kitchen. Put it on your Facebook's on your wall and be like, friends, family, join Bobby in his kitchen. He has room for all 1,000 of you if you want.
Lisa wants to know once again how to get a copy of your book.
Oh, and if you're just joining also, for the holidays, I ordered a bunch of books. In the description box, the very first line, flavcity.com/buy cookbook. I have 30 copies, 30. Every copy gets signed by me and Art and maybe Desi, and a microplane zester. That's a $15 value. This alone could go on eBay for probably $1 million, let's be honest, right? So I got 30 of these. We've already sold 2. Is that a super chat I see?
That is a $9.99 super chat from Teresa P.
Teresa, you are so sweet. Thank you so much. Updating the real-time orders on Shopify, and all of a sudden, whoa! My man Joel, my girl Eileen, my man Walter, my girl Lauren, and Janetta. You all have books coming your way. And once again, if you want it made out to the name on the order, so like Walter, if you want it made out to Walter, don't do anything. But if you bought it for someone else, you have to send me an email, bobby@flavcity.com, and you have to put in the title, what?
In the subject line, put 3 stars.
In the subject line, put 3 stars, and then tell us.
In the first line, put your ordering name, just so we know who it is.
Okay, yeah, the first line of the email, put your name so we can match up to the order, and then tell us who to make it out to, right?
That's right.
So subject line, 3 stars, first line of the email, your order name, then below that say, hey, this is Michael, make it out to my girlfriend, Shananda, or whatever, anything you want.
And if you don't send us an email, we're just assuming
yes.
you're going to write it out to
yes.
whoever ordered
So
it.
we have how many orders? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 or 7 orders, meaning I only have 24 more of those books. And I also have the Amazon link down there below. If you want to get it from Amazon and you live in another country, don't use my link. Just search Amazon for Flav City. This book is blowing up. I don't know if you heard the news, but the gods have been kind to us. On November 25th, the cookbook will be in 15 select Costco's around the country. I'll share the list with you pretty soon. Mostly Pacific Northwest, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Colorado, only 1 in Chicago, my Costco on Clybourne. And the word on the street is, if it sells well and does well for the trial run, they will place an order for a nationwide Costco supply, which would be huge. Is on your side. So spread the love, y'all. It's all about love, love, love. Okay, shrimp meatballs. Has anyone, raise your hand if you've ever made a shrimp meatball, because I don't think many people do it. And I actually made this recipe with scallops recently because they were on sale. But I want to do it with shrimps because, Art, look, you can use the shrimp shells and infuse that flavor into your stock.
Do you have any cheesecloth?
I'm going to do it the same way I did the other night when you were here. Now, unfortunately for Art, these are already cleaned.
Unfortunately?
It's called easy peel. They're cleaned of the poop, and the peel can come off easily. I say unfortunate because I know Art, He loves to deep poop the shrimp.
That is called heavy sarcasm.
You know, he gets in there, y'all. He's like, whoo-hoo, look at that poop. He must have had a big lunch.
Tom Dalton with a $1.99 super chat.
Tommy?
Got your buying guide. Great work, Bobby.
Thank you.
So much, Tom
Thank you. Yeah, that's going to only get better and bigger. There's just so much information. Imagine the new ebook shopping guide on Amazon Kindle. You search Flav City. It's going to be a coverage of every item in the grocery store. Every grocery store like Aldi, Costco, Trader Joe, and every online place like Amazon, you could search ingredients and products and tell you what the best is and what to avoid. It's called Bobby Approved, the ultimate guide to the grocery store.
Welcome back, Christine. Christine's from McKinney, Texas. She's a regular.
Oh, nice. I love to hear that.
She's watching right now while she's shopping at Costco.
Oh, I love that.
Howdy, guys.
That is so awesome.
Amira Moncayo, $1.99 super chat. Lots of love. Fridays with Flav.
Lots of love. I love that.
Art Heart. Welcome.
My girl Susanna, you got a book coming your way. Elijah, the prophet Elijah, you got a book coming your way. And Michael.
Michael Farturo,
you got
the emoji from Maggie.
Maggie, I did an ode to
days.
you on Instagram stories today when we fed Art his lunch. I did hashtag feed Art, and that's all because of you. Okay, let's clean up here. And you're going to say that, Art. Another sip of wine. Here's to the Flav City family. We're growing strong. We're doing good things. And l'chaim. This is for you. Sugar-free keto wine.
Tell us about that wine. Some folks were asking.
So if you're asking about it, this is the company down here. It's called the Secco Wine Club. Make sure you use my promo code. So it's a Tuscan winery. And the guy who owns it, his name is Matt. And they make the only wine in the world with a nutritional label on here. They use 0 chemicals, 0 additives. Most wines have 3.5 grams of sugar and carb per 5-ounce pour. They have 0.26. And look, it's dry farmed, no chemicals. It basically is organic. Use Flav City when you check out. You can get 3 bottles or more for only $5 of shipping. I recommend the red, but they have a rosé and a white. It is fantastic. Amazing company. We have sold so many bottles. He just contacted me. He said, because of you and people using your promo code, he sold over 550 bottles the last month. He was jumping for joy, and that makes me happy because I want to help out small, independent, family-owned businesses like that because most wines are garbage. This stuff is top notch.
Goodbye from Shar. She has to duck out now. Mad love, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving to you all.
Shar, we'll see you later, my dear. I might pop on next week,
Taylor,
on Wednesday for Thanksgiving special, just to help you out with any questions you have.
Christine's getting the ebook. It's an early Christmas gift for her.
Nice, Christine. And if you get the ebook and you have feedback, please let me know. It's a work in progress. It's really crowdsourced because you guys requested it, and it's going to constantly update. I can change things right now. I could push an update, and boom, it'll be on your phone or your Kindle device immediately. So let me get my little food processor here.
So does chicken bone broth have the same nutritional value as beef bone broth?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. I would say maybe there's a little more nutrition in beef bone broth because they have so much more marrow in there. But for the most part, you're still extracting collagen, you're still extracting gelatin and chondroitin. Chondroitin is really good for your tummy bacteria. I said this before, that 80% of the cells that make up your immune system live in your tummy. So it's in your best interest to foster those gut bacteria. And bone broth, like this homemade one right here that came out of the pressure cooker this morning, is what it's all about. Check that out.
Did you roast those bones first?
No, we're a little lazy. We don't roast them.
Oh, no, because that's darker than it normally is.
Because there's red wine in there.
Oh.
Instead of putting vinegar, Desi used my top shelf keto wine, which I totally approve that message. Okay, so now, garlic goes in. Uncle Farturo, take a look at those vegetables. And when he goes back, hey, Amira, can you stir that pot for Art, please? Amira, by the way, is a huge Flav City fan. She's are you an ophthalmologist or an optologist? What's the word, Art?
There's both, so I don't know the answer.
Oh, I thought I might be pronouncing it wrong. And Amira is one of many Flav City fans trying to win a free trip
optometrist
to LA by ordering that keto truffles using my promo code that I've been sharing on Instagram with Nirvana, the only sugar-free truffle company. I have too many links. I should have put that down below. But just follow me on Instagram because tomorrow I'm going to share the link for... Oh, why am I throwing things away? I got to save these.
You're supposed to save them.
Hello. The link for the giveaway. You can get a free round trip, airfare, hotel, and transfers to join me in LA at the Nirvana Chocolate Holiday Party. And Art might be there too. Oh, Claudia ordered my book on Amazon. Thank you, Claudia. You're too sweet. Where's the link for the signed book? Someone's asking. It's the first link in the description box. It says flavcity.com/buy-cookbook. We only probably have 15 left right now. I'll check that as soon as I get my shrimpy hands clean.
Daniel H., that is a John Boo's cutting board that Bobby's using there.
Made in the good state of Illinois.
Down in Effingham, Illinois, if memory serves.
Is that what it is?
correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm saving the shells because you could make shrimp stock, but I'm actually going to infuse my bone broth with shrimp shells and make it a surf and turf bone broth, the likes of which no one's ever seen before because I'm making it up on the fly. That's the beauty of this recipe. Can you stir my pot one time? It sounds like it's getting a little toasty. I have to get some ginger in there too. Actually, you know what? Lower the heat too. Hey, Daniel or Steve, lower the heat for me on there, will you?
So like totally low or just above low?
Totally low. Total low, Art. Okay. Shrimp are there. I don't want to burn that garlic after preaching to you guys about it. So what I'm going to do just to make sure things don't get too toasty in there, anytime you think the pan's too hot, do this. A little bit of water, right? Saves the day. Then I'm going to grab my ginger here, and I'm going to peel some ginger. So ginger is really interesting, and Art, come over here when you're done. I'll show you what I'm doing.
I want to make sure I scrape up.
Thank
some
you.
of
You
these
are
yams here
a
so
good.
they don't
You're a good
burn.
scraper. You are a good scraper.
Where is Rose, Corey P. asked?
Rose is having a much-needed nap right now, my dears. She'll be back. Don't worry. She's given Desi a very tough day and a tough night. She didn't sleep much. It was brutal. Hey, do you guys see what Art and I and Desi and Rose did on Wednesday? We went to the new Starbucks Reserve Roastery on Michigan Avenue, filmed a video that's going to come out Sunday. I haven't seen the footage yet. All about what to expect at Starbucks, reviewing some of the menu items, and showing you the coolest store ever. Go.
Hey, Eric, I have been to Aurelio's. I went to one down in either Homewood or Flossmoor, somewhere in that region. I don't know.
So check it out, Art. I'm actually microplaning the ginger because you don't want to bite into a hunk of ginger. It's very spicy. But when you grate it on the microplaner, this is my newest color. They said coral is the color of 2019.
I would have said salmon.
I'm such a fashionista, I had to get it. So you don't bite into a nice hunk of it. It just melts into your soup. So, but I think as a part 2 to the Starbucks video, raise your hand or leave a comment. Let me know if you want to see an actual review of the entire Starbucks menu, like getting all the regular drinks and all the regular menu items, because they didn't have that at the roastery. All they had was their premium stuff. I paid $15 for a cup of Guatemalan or Kenyan reserve coffee. Then I wanted Ethiopian. And then I wanted the flight later on. It was $30 for a flight of 3 coffees.
Ethiopian, Guatemala, Antigua, and then Christmas Blend 2019.
Christmas Blend is amazing, you guys. But it was great. We got a bunch. I spent $200 there, but I don't care. We're making a video, having a good time, right? So that video is going to come out, but I think a regular Starbucks review would be good. So yeah, Joe likes that. T likes that. Iris likes it. Maggie B's like hex to the yeah, right? I think that'd be a good idea. So, all right, let's mix these shrimp.
This is a
Meatballs really quick.
processor.
This is the mini one.
Asked.
It's on my shop page. So once again, look in the description box, my Amazon shop page. This is a 3.5 cup mini KitchenAid food processor. I love it because you don't have to bust out the big food processor. What did I tell you? I told you guys, I put 50 plus of the best kitchen items that you're gonna love. This bench scraper, that tea kettle, this wooden Italian olive wood spoon, all the stuff that I love, I put on there. So if you or someone in your life is a chef or a cook and they want really good kitchen items for Christmas, go on there. It is a curated list you're gonna love. So let's put a little bit of salt in there, Art. And here's how we're gonna get our meatballs to be light and fluffy. We're gonna add almond flour soaked in almond milk. Because think about it. Art, when you're making meatballs from beef, you have to put a filler in there, right? Usually in the form of breadcrumbs and...
Unless you keep them all thriller.
Yeah, sometimes you don't want all filler, all thriller. Usually eggs, which I'm gonna add.
Breaking news, Bobby. Sarah McLemore gave us a $4.99 super chat. You are changing my life with all your videos.
Wow.
So glad for you and your wife on the baby this year.
Aw.
You guys are doing such important work. Thank you.
Wow, Sarah, that's
Thank
so
you,
sweet
Sarah.
of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm gonna add an egg as a binder, but also almond flour soaked in almond milk as a breadcrumb replacement. It is an absolutely brilliant way of getting flavor
Vital Farms,
or
of course.
texture in there without adding any gluten. So these are 100% keto. Okay, this is looking good, Art. Come back here for a sec. This is what I was talking about. We had a big old pile of veggies before. It's wilted down to a small old pile, right? Really, really yummy stuff is happening in there now. So I have the garlic, I have the ginger.
I can smell that ginger.
Right? Let me make sure.
What else can you add instead of the egg?
You can add mayonnaise. You can do mayonnaise, but that has egg.
How about a $1.99 super chat from Amira Moncayo?
Amira.
I have 70% of the same kitchen items.
I love that.
Thank you so much.
Amira's the best. You know what? Skip the egg and add a little more breadcrumb almond flour. So I'll show you. Now comes the part to making the base of a soup. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any steps here. Oh, tomato paste, tomato paste. This is what makes it a red, like coconut lime soup. And I love the tomato paste in the tube.
You know why it is so good?
Why?
Maggie just reminded us because Art stirred it.
That was actually
Thank you,
Amira
Maggie.
stirring it. So come here. I always cook tomato paste a little bit.
Anders is in the house, even though it's
Oh,
weekend in
nice.
Denmark.
Oh,
Who cares?
dude, you're crazy. I love
Welcome.
it. Always cook your tomato paste just a little bit to intensify the flavor.
Dirk's in the house too.
Oh, dude, we got all the
I'm not gonna
all-stars.
read what he said. Go, something go.
I already know what he said. I already know that Packard cheese head. So that's going to make it red and lovely and a little bit of tomato flavor without getting tomatoes in there. Let's take a break. Hydration, a little bit of keto sugar-free wine. Dirk's, your book and everyone else's book who ordered last Friday, went out yesterday. Dirk had the most long line ever. He's like, make it out to Pops. Yada, 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 yada. This is better than your rice and raisins. Yada, yada, yada. I'm the best son ever. Yada, yada, yada. I know Brett Favre's good, but Aaron Rodgers is better. Blah, blah. I'm like, okay, you should write it out, Dirk. And I'm like, jeepers,
Anna
creepers.
Maria Palaya says, soup again. It must be cold there.
It is Anna Maria. Anna Maria's a big fan. She got a signed book and a microplaner. Now, 1 can of organic coconut milk. I love the Thrive Market brand, and I love the Trader Joe's brand because look at the ingredients. There's no guar gum, no xanthan gum. It's just coconut meat and water. So that goes in here. And then the star of the night is this, Uncle Farturo. The homemade grass-fed bone broth. I'm going to have a promo code for grass-fed bones for you very soon. A fan of mine started a company in California called Shepherd Meats. They have the most amazing grass-fed beef. They're putting bones on the website just for me and you guys, and I'll share the link next time. So now I'm going to add the bone broth.
Hello, Subby.
This is going to be so good, you guys. I'm like beyond stokered. Here's why I say make bone broth every single week, because not only is it good for soups and stews and chilies, but when you start the day in the morning, warm up a cup of that, add a little bit of really good salt and a shot of apple cider vinegar. It's the best way to soothe your gut and get those good bacteria rocking and rolling. The bacteria are going to be so happy in your tummy. They're like, yay, I love the bone broth, right? Don't make that face at me, Art.
That was so dumb.
Okay, so now I'm going to bring that to a boil. But before I do, we have to get flavor, flavor, flavor. This is a Thai soup, so think funky monkey flavors here, and I have a couple very unusual ways to get it in there. But very quickly, I want to soak my almond flour in almond milk for my shrimp meatballs. Who says this? Almond flour, almond milk, shrimp meatballs? This is how you make keto meatballs. Do the same thing with beef or pork. This is what I do in the cookbook, actually.
Can I try to answer this question?
I don't know the question,
So
but sure.
when would you use a pressure cooker over an Instant Pot? If you don't have an Instant Pot and you have a pressure cooker?
That is the answer.
Okay, yeah.
Well said. An Instant Pot is a pressure cooker, also a slow cooker if you need it. But yeah, on my Amazon shop page, I have the 8-quart Instant Pot, and I have a traditional stovetop pressure cooker from Tefal called the Clipso. It's the best one on the market. That's why I'm saying if you need stuff for the holidays or just for the kitchen, go to my Amazon shop page, amazon.com/shop/FlavCity. The link is down below in the description box. I do all this stuff for you. I barely make money off that. I make like 6% of whatever you buy. That's my commission. I do it because I want you to cook with the best tools in the market to make you a better home cook. So Art, that's my
I hope you feel better, Anders.
almond flour paste, and that substitutes panko breadcrumbs or Italian breadcrumbs in a meatball. But before I get to that, and make sure you please use unsweetened plain almond milk, very important.
Could you get the bone broth at Whole Foods?
You could, but it's very expensive. We talk about that. A homemade gallon of bone broth, grass-fed organic, is about $14. A gallon of the same thing at Whole Foods could be $40. It's so much more expensive.
JQ Augusto, $5 super chat. Bravo. Thank
And
you
that
so
beautiful
much.
sticker. I heard stickers are now available. JQ, thank you. You are the man, my man. So let's do this. I said I was going to do something. What did I say I was going to do, guys? I said I was going to have a sip of keto wine. That's what I said I was going to do.
Somebody asked if that wine's going to make you tipsy.
You know what? No. Or maybe it is. Hey, I'm a wild and crazy guy.
Why not use your almond cow?
Because I use that for drinking. I don't use that for making smoothies and stuff like this because it goes really quick. When we make homemade almond milk using my almond cow right here,
Welcome, Atlanta.
it goes really quick, and we use that just for drinking. That's my top shelf almond milk. This is my everyday smoothie and like cooking almond milk. I would never waste the homemade almond milk for that because it's much more valuable to drink. I was gonna do something.
Oh, that question about Whole Foods wasn't so much about the broth, but the bones to make it.
Oh no, because they're not grass-fed. I've checked so many Whole Foods. If you can find grass-fed bones there, but all they have is conventional, they're not grass-fed, so it's a total bummer. Now, here's my ace up my sleeve, my total tip to add flavor. I think of Thai flavor. So come here. This is my pantry, by the way. Welcome to the pantry. Coffee and tea up here. Extra virgin olive oils and salt and seasoning here. Got real salt. I got Celtic salt. Right here is all my spices, right? My, Harry Potter cauldron of spices that I can whip out and do my Hogwarts mastery on. And
Afghanistan in the house.
Really, Afghanistan? Nice.
Welcome, Paul.
Down here is my sauces, seasonings, and stuff like tamari and vinegars and stuff like that. Now, check it out. I want to get some serious flavor in there. So what if I take some cardamom pods, which are lovely? What if I take some coriander pods? What if I take some cinnamon sticks? And what if I take some star anise, right? Crazy. Where's this guy going, right? He's a wild and crazy guy. Then I go on Amazon and I get my disposable tea.
Ding, ding, ding,
Packet.
ding, ding. Anders wins. He said, like a minute ago, I suspect the good old tea bags are coming
Oh,
out.
dude!
And he just said, called it.
High five,
I
brah.
was waiting to see where you're going with it.
High five, brah. Because if you follow me on Instagram, you've been seeing me doing this a lot recently.
Well, thank you, Paul, for trying. Appreciate it.
So I call this
Amira, $1.99 super chat. Whole Foods by me has 100% grass-fed bones at $9.99 a pound.
in New York, $9.99? Dios mío, muy caro,
Thank you
Amira.
so much.
Jeez. No. I have a better price for you. And they're not only grass-fed. My fan who started this company, what's it called again? It's called Shepherd's Meat. So this company right here, Shepherd Meats. Look at this. It's grass-fed, carrot-finished beef.
Still napping.
I'm going to tell you about that when we actually...
Oh, she said it's better than nothing.
Oh, totally, Amira. But I got something better than nothing. This is why we need to move. We need more space. Okay, let's make this flavor bomb. Art, come here, check it out. 2 cardamom pods. But what you have to do is go, I smash you. I smash
using
you.
glass to do that?
Right? Yeah,
It's a
it's
little troublesome.
It's okay, Art, don't worry. Those are the pods. Where's the flip? What's going on outside? Sounds like a dog fight. A couple cardamom. No, these are coriander. This is the seed of cilantro, by the way. But don't worry, if you don't like cilantro, you're gonna like this. I take a cinnamon stick and I go, I hate you. I break its neck. And then I take a star anise. How funky is a star anise? Look at this thing. Isn't that crazy? Now I take all those things, plus a little gingy, and I'm gonna put it in my tea thing. Where do you get the tea sack, Bobby? You'll get it on my Amazon shop page, which I say I curated for you because I know you. We're family, right? That's how we do it. And then I'm just gonna plop this in the broth and hello flavor, right? All that yumminess. And I have one more tip for flavor that I'm gonna do for you. Now, I'm not Indian, right? but I do feel like in another life, I had a grandmother from Jaipur or something, and she taught me this kind of tip. I'd love to go to India, but I hear that when you go to India, you have to be careful what you eat and drink, otherwise you get sick. So how can you eat all that yummy food and street food if you're gonna get sick? Seems like a double-edged sword to me. So now I take the tea bag, and I just, it's like teaching Rose how to tie her shoes. You go, make the loop of the bani, cross over their ears, and do it again.
What was that? Oh, you're doing that.
Right?
It's going to go into like Big
Dribble
Daddy.
left, dribble right. Oh, spin move, he shoots, he scores!
Do the Michael Jordan 360 slam dunk.
Kramer
On
style.
Big Daddy, don't they talk about the hoop in the loop or the... There's two different ways to tie your shoes.
The movie go.
Yeah, like Adam Sandler taught the kid one way, and then what's his face taught him the other.
I
The Real Father.
vaguely remember that.
If you know, hit us up in the comments because that's important.
Lime. We got to do something with that lime, y'all. We got to take the lime, and we take the zest off. So check it out. The lime zest is actually quite aromatic, but if you get too much of the white, that's the pith. Yeah, it's not pithy. It's just bitter. So I'll take 3 of those.
3 strips, Taylor says.
And then this time I'm going to slam dunk it in there, in your face, right? So now we'll mix that around. I'm just waiting for it to come to a boil. Now it's like, whoa, things are very interesting, right? So the soup is done. All I have to do is simmer it now, check it for seasoning. I'll add a big squeeze of lime juice later on, and I'll finish poaching the meatballs in there. So,
don't forget the shells of the shrimp.
oh, hello, thank you, Governor.
That is T-Fog that reminded you. Thank you, T-Fog.
What would I do without you guys? So what I'm gonna do, T-Fog.
You could have sang, how could I live without you?
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the shrimp shells, put them in here, right? Don't want the shrimp juice though, get that out. All right, all right, all right. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of that broth.
Anders hates watching these at night. Now he's hungry.
Okay. And then...
Oh, I better stay away from the fire.
Fire! Fire!
Fire bad!
And then I'll just wipe off the bottom of the pot here.
Would you do this in the Instapot?
I wouldn't, because I think the coconut milk and the lime might break. So I don't know if I would do that, my friend. But I think if you did it in the Instant Pot, and then when it came off the heat, put it on a low saute, and then added the lime juice, you'd be fine. So I guess maybe it could work, to be honest.
But is the Birch Benders paleo mix they have at Costco good or healthy?
So I've talked about that before. It is paleo, but it's not the kind of paleo you want to buy because it's high in what I call simple carbohydrates. We look at the ingredients. The first ingredient is tapioca starch. Then it's followed by almond flour. And tapioca starch is a simple carbohydrate that spikes your blood sugar. So I would get the Birch Benders Keto, which they don't have yet at Costco, but it's made with almond flour, which is a low glycemic index nut flour. It's fantastic.
If Vicky doesn't care for anise, do you think it would be okay to leave it out?
Vicky, totally fine.
Cilantro, though.
No, don't. It's totally fine. Nothing's going to happen. Or if you want to do something different, if you want to put in like some fennel seeds, you want to put in, I don't know, a little bit of, what's another flavor that would work in there? Mustard seeds. You can do that too. This is cooking. This is not baking. It's not like the person who just sent Desi a DM on Instagram and say, hey, I made your paleo bread and it didn't work out. And Desi asked her what she did and she used the wrong quantity of water. It's like, you have to follow the ingredients for baking, y'all. Huh. Time for a break. This is the newest flavor. Not sponsored. I love these guys. It's an Illinois startup, S Flavored Water. This is organic Texas grapefruit. There's no natural flavors. It's just juice and cold pressed citrus oils. And what I love about these dudes, look what they put here. No natural flavors, or calling out the phony balonies, right? So,
Happy birthday to Stephanie Hodge.
Stephanie, happy birthday, my dear. This is your birthday party. We got
Rachel Sedgwick, $10
Wow.
super chat. Just stopping by to tell you guys I love you. You were the only person
Wow.
I follow on Instagram besides my family. I am a chef and dream of working for you someday. Love you guys.
You never know, Rachel. I have
you,
a
Rachel.
First of all, thank you for the super chat. I have a dream that in the near future, I want to open up a shared kitchen, making my keto paleo meals to make available on Grubhub, Caviar, and Uber Eats. But I need a team for that. So send me an email so I can have your email on record.
Anna Maria Palaya, 276 super chat. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Anna. You're so sweet. You're so sweet.
Somebody
Yeah.
also mentioned cumin earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, cumin
Rachel
seeds.
says hire me.
Sounds great. Where are you at, Rachel?
Yeah, let us know where.
A little bit of, what is this? Coriander, ground coriander for my meatballs. We'll put that in there. I probably shouldn't use a dirty spoon. So a little bit of coriander, a little bit of ground cumin. These are my meatballs made of shrimp, right?
The birthday girl was asking any other good dishes that use anise.
Yeah, Italian stuff. Like when you're making Italian, like.
Does she mean star anise or?
Oh, star anise or like.
I just assumed since we're using star anise that's what she meant. But maybe she meant just anise. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
clarify. Let us know.
Yeah, star anise is really. I don't really know how to use it besides a flavor infuser like that. Because you can't really grind it up that I've seen. A little bit of ginger in here. We're making Thai meatballs, so instead of putting garlic and onion powder for Italian, I'm going to Thailand. Jack talk Thai. Jack talk Thai very well, right?
The world's your oyster.
Okay, so.
Anders has given us a Danish lesson. Meatballs are called, Kødboller. Maybe.
Check it out, Art. My soup is boiling, so now I'm going to turn it down to a low simmer. And you guys, it already smells great. And what makes this great is the bone broth. You can do it with water, you can do it with store-bought stock, but bone broth makes it fail-safe. Now, my meatballs are all in here. Remember, shrimp, salt, pepper, ginger, cumin, coriander, and that almond flour soaked in almond milk. I mean, who wouldn't want to eat this? Imagine this kind of stuff. Imagine all my recipes from the cookbook were available to order from Grubhub or Uber Eats. I think we would blow up. I mean, raise your hand if you think that's a good idea. No one's doing that. Maybe they will now because I just gave the idea away.
Star anise.
Oh, star anise. Yeah, the only way to use it is just for aromatic purposes. So check it out. Just buzz this up now.
Where do you buy your saffron, Bobby?
In...
Ooh, let me turn this knife away from me.
Yes. I buy my saffron in Budapest. That's where I buy my saffron.
Yeah, you only go to Budapest to buy it.
This is Iranian saffron from the Spice Bazaar in Budapest. Fantastic stuff. I use this in my immune system tea. Otherwise, there's an amazing startup in Chicago called Rumi Spice, R-U-M-I. They sell Afghani saffron that is fantastic.
Tom Dalton, $1.99 super chat again.
Tommy!
In New York City, there is an organic diner. Thank you, Tom. That's good to know, too.
New York City?
New York City.
All right, so this is my paste. All right, this is my base of my meatballs. I think I want to form little meatballs right now.
Are you going to use Donnie's trick?
I'm going to use Donnie. Who knows what Donnie's trick is for making meatballs? I know Amira does. Who else knows that? Oh, look at this little bugger. Should I bring her over here?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. Without any further ado, the lovely, the talented.
And Tara wrote, but probably didn't sing like I am. Wet your hands.
Everyone say hello to the lovely Rose Honey Parrish.
Hello, Rose.
She's had a rough day. She scratched her eye. She scratched her nose.
She sees herself.
Desi cut her finger on when she was cutting her nails today. She didn't sleep much today, but here she is. Here she is. Right, Baba? All right, take a seat, sous chef. Take a seat, my love bugger.
Oh, bugger.
You love those lights, don't you? Oh, tonight's Friday night weigh-in. Last Friday night, she was 18 pounds, 7.5 ounces. What's she gonna be tonight, huh? Mwah. Here you go, my love. Huh? Okay. We'll definitely be making a keto version of the bread. It's already there. We have a keto bread version in the cookbook and the blog. Just search Flav City Keto Bread. And the paleo bread is there too. Dude, we got you covered. Desi and I don't mess around. This is looking lovely back here. Rose, we're making soup. Little soupy. Okay. Quick housekeeping. We got 500. Amira. Rose, my darling.
Rose,
she
thank
loves the
you.
cheeks. I mean, these cheeks don't lie. Look at these things.
Hashtag Flav Cheeks.
Thank you, Amira. If you haven't done so yet, take the link to this video, share it over to Instagram and Facebook. Get more people here. And if you're just joining, I have signed copies of the cookbook available. Let me see how many I have left because I think a bunch more orders just came in. Michael was the last one. Amanda, Cynthia, Lisa, Nathan, Saisha, and
Have
Norma.
Rounders
Y'all
tonight.
got books coming your way.
Have a good day.
And that means there's only 14 books left. So in the description box below, if you're just joining, is a link, flavcity.com/buy cookbook. You get a signed cookbook and a free microplane zester. We only have 14 of these left. So check it out. It's a great stocking stuffer. Now let's form some meatballs, my love. Shrimp meatball. So actually the first time I made this, and I know Amira knows it because she follows me. Y'all follow me on Flav City Instagram? I would highly recommend that because I make dinner on stories every night. The first half of the week, Whole Foods had bay scallops on sale. And I took bay scallops and I made the shrimp meatballs like this, or with the meatballs out of scallops. They were heavenly. And I did a poll and I said, do you guys want to see them poached in the soup? Or do you guys actually want to see shrimp or the scallop meatballs? And 51% of people said poached. And I went against the grain. I said, I'm going to account for 2% error. So I did like a rounding error. And we did the meatballs. And I'm so glad I did because look at these. How's this size of meatballs, babe, for the soup? Are you happy with this one or smaller?
Technically, you have to go smaller, but if you don't want to waste time.
It's okay, I'll go a little smaller.
They have to be
Bite size, right?
bite size,
So that's probably a little better, right?
like Mama done.
You're not doing a photo tonight, are you? So it doesn't matter. I did them pretty big on Instagram because I was very lazy, but since we have a little bit of time tonight, I'll make them a little smaller. This is better than Food Network, says SA. That's right, buddy.
Here's a weird one. Have you noticed that the Costco Rouse doesn't list the ingredients on their jars?
Nope, it's on there.
Yeah, I thought so.
No, by law, everything has to be listed in ingredients. Absolutely. So if you didn't hear us earlier, Art and I were at the grocery store today for 3 hours at Mariano's. We filmed 3 epic videos. We filmed a seafood review video telling you all about wild versus farm raised, what to buy, what to avoid, and why. We filmed a video all about bacon, how to find and buy the best bacon and why. The state of the union of bacon at the grocery store is terrible because they don't have pasture-raised pork, but I have a source from Thrive Market for some of the best small family farmed pasture-raised pork you're ever gonna find. And then I show you how to cook the perfect bacon in that video. And then we filmed a video all about cooking oils, the worst cooking oils in the grocery store and the best ones.
And we just received a $3 super chat
Oh.
from Latarsha Hosang with
Ooh, I like
animated,
Sticker, what is that?
pear or something.
What?
Thank you so much.
I like that. So YouTube has these new stickers now, which is really fun. YouTube the best. YouTube is the best for community. Here's how I think about platforms. YouTube is the creator's platform and the community platform. Instagram's the platform for showing off your best photography and video skills, and Facebook is a place to get a lot of people to share videos, and it's a community, but not quite the same as YouTube. Every social media platform is so different. That's why I take my YouTube videos and I cut special copies just for those platforms because everything requires a very certain look and feel. That's why I'm working 7 days a week, pretty much all day, which is crazy because there's so much to do and I love it.
Lee wants you to get YouTube to fix their notifications. I would just make
Dude.
sure that you click the bell icon.
Yeah.
Click subscribe. Click the bell icon. Click all notifications, and then we'll see if we can.
Well said. The only way you can get a guaranteed push notification is by being subscribed and clicking the bell icon and going one step beyond that and having all notifications enabled.
Christine from McKinney got kicked. $5 super chat. Thank you. Got kicked out at Costco like Bobby and Thomas.
What?
Just kidding. Lost the internet.
Yeah, right.
Let's see what happens at Whole Food. Yes, Grubhub. Love Friday nights with Art and the food Bobby cooks. Thank you. And right after that, Stephanie Hodge.
Wow,
$5
Stephanie.
Super chat. Thanks. You guys made my day. Flav City has changed how we eat. My daughter Natalie regularly asks if brought food is Bobby approved.
Oh, I love that.
Heart.
Someone
Thank you.
sent me a video of their, I don't know, it's probably like a 5 or 6 year old kid shopping at the grocery store, doing his Bobby imitation, looking at milk, and it cracked me up. I shared it on my story last night. I think it's still there if you want to see it. And speaking of Costco, I said earlier, starting November 25th, 15 Costco's throughout the country will have our cookbook on a limited trial. And if it goes very well, they're going to carry it nationwide. Oh, yeah,
on your
nationwide
side.
Costco. Huh, Bubba?
Are Rose's ears pierced?
No. It's a little too soon for that. But we're getting very close to Rose's first solid foods. And I think you guys are going to be intrigued with what it's going to be. I don't want to spoil it yet, but it's going to be pretty nutritious and a little different than what most people do. But I think once you understand the method behind it, you're going to be like, wow.
Mike D,
Very
we don't
interesting.
have Kroger per se. We have Mariano's, which is owned by Kroger. We don't have Publix here.
Yeah, we don't have, Publix is only in Florida, I believe.
I'm answering the question.
Nah. But Publix is only in Florida, right?
It might be. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's a Florida thing only. Okay, so here's my shrimp meatballs. And Art, go look in the pot back there. Tell me how those shells are looking. They should be nice and pink by now. And giving up all their yummy goodness.
Whoa, Nelly.
Oh, the other pot though with the shells, how's that look?
Sorry. You know me, I'm not always listening to what you say. What do you say? Look on your monitor.
Oh, those are great. Kill the heat. I don't want to do a complete reduction there. So now we just made shrimp stock. And we're combining that with the beef bone broth for a surf and turf broth.
Publix in Florida, Carolinas, and Georgia, possibly Tennessee.
Oh, really? It's in Carolina and Georgia too? I didn't know that. Okay.
Paula's husband rolls his eyes now because she'll say, that is not Bobby approved.
I love that. I love that. I hear that from so many people at the grocery store saying, is that Bobby approved? One day I want to be at the store and hear someone over saying that. That'd be hilarious. That would really crack me up. Oh. All right. So now what I want to do, you guys, I want to sear those meatballs before adding them to the soupy.
Did you guys confirm that Rose really got her first tooth? Christine
Not just
asks.
one, there's two. There's two teeth right at the bottom now. Do you want to show Rosie? Huh? Do you want to show your teethy? Huh? Huh? No. Can we get a smile for the camera, Rose? Hum. Hum, hum, hum. Hum, hum, hum. 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 You're a little tired today, huh? It's okay. You're always camera ready. Okay, so here's what I want to do, Art. I want to take...
Have you shopped at Stu Leonard's?
Stu Leonard's? I've never heard of that.
Okay.
So I want to take this is shrimp broth, right? Or shrimp stock, and add that back here. You guys, the flavor on this is going to be next level city. It's going to be goofy.
Rachel Sedgwick sent you a message on Facebook. Would love to work for you. Also, I'm available to babysit Sweet Rose.
Oh, you're so sweet. Rachel, send me an email. I never check my Facebook messages because it's just gotten out of control. Bobby@flavcity.com.
There you go.
If you ever forget it, my email is attached to my Instagram profile. You just go to my profile, you hit email, and it goes straight to my box. Okay, so here's what I want to do now, y'alls. Put this aside. Kitchen's in the midst of exploding. Let me get some.
JQ Augusto said, my husband thinks I'm too infatuated with you because when we go shopping, I'm always checking ingredients and talking about your do's and don'ts. So get out of the way here.
I think that's a healthy infatuation, my dear. So you tell your...
Christine says we need shirts that say Bobby approved.
I think that should come because the Bobby approved logo is like my new thing. And I think we'll get on that. You want to hear the funny thing? That Bobby approved logo that I have was designed by a Flav City fan. He actually emailed me. He said he's a graphic design artist who lives in LA, and he made it for me, and it became something I've been using forever now. So I sent him an Instant Pot as a thank you, and very, very cool stuff. So let's put some ghee in here. You don't need to sear the meatballs, but adding a little bit of texture and color is going to be a fine and dandy thing to do here.
Or the shirts could be hashtag Bobby approved.
Like, it would just be the logo.
Maggie, I also think maybe there should be some shirts that say hashtag Tio Farturo or hashtag Feed Art.
Tio Fartura, nice. And then we still have to make, you want a salad, right, Dusty?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna make that crunchy salad. So I made up the dressing. It's a maple, ginger, and sesame dressing, tossed in a cabbage and kale salad. Lord, honey, the dressing was like so proper, and I just made it up, Rose, right? Daddy made it up when on like Sunday or Monday? So darn good. So what I want to do, and we're not going to do it tonight because we're too tired. I want to take a photo of all of this in our photography studio, aka in our bedroom now because we have no room, and then put it on the blog so you guys have the recipe. So my little meatballs are done here. Oil's heating up. Let's switch spots, Art. I'm going to start getting the salad ingredients out. And I'm gonna add a little sweetness to the salad in the form of raisins and a little bit of crunch in the form of pepitas.
You should do shirts that say hashtag keep on cooking, mad love, peace. I think it should be like line by line, hashtag keep on cooking, mad love, peace. 3 lines.
It's not a bad idea. I actually like the way you think.
I like that.
You know what? I'm gonna fold a little bit of coconut cream in that at the end to make it super creamy. So don't you love the fact that we're making this dairy-free by using coconut? And if you are allergic to coconuts, just use pea milk and pea cream or cashew cream. It works just fine.
Do you have any more books for sale?
Let's check how many we're at now. The last order was by Norma 9 minutes ago. Now,
Don't forget the avogie.
Brittany, Michael, Jennifer, and Sarah, you got signed cookbooks coming your way, which means we got 10, count them, 10 cookbooks. Let's sell out of these, folks. I don't want to keep them in my house. So in the description box below is the link for flavecity.com/buy cookbook. You get a signed cookbook from me and Art. You get a free microplane zester, a $15 value, the ultimate holiday gift. Let's sell out by the time I'm done, and then maybe I'll order some more for the following week. But check them out, order them. Down below in the description box is the Amazon page too if you want to buy on Amazon. Hey, if you bought on Amazon before, please take a minute to leave a review. Very important for the Amazon algorithm. And if you're so inclined afterwards, leave a video review. That'd be great. Just thumb through the book and be like, wow, these photos are gorgeous. Bobby's so handsome and his wife is so beautiful. Something like that, right? And my Amazon shop page down there. So if you want to get my canisters, my knife, my favorite veggie peeler, Amazon.com/shop/FlavCity has over 50 of my favorite kitchen gear.
Will the salad be crunchiferous? Somebody wrote.
No, I'm not using that anymore. I've gone away from it. I don't know why. I think
Is Johnny coming for dinner?
No, not tonight. Johnny's a busy guy. So now, Art, check it out. We'll put our meatballs here, and all I want to do is sear them, just like I would beef meatballs. So get them in the pan. And the nice thing about this is that the shrimp is actually gonna soak up all the flavor of that yummy soup. And it's gonna be just a really yummy combination.
Anna Maria wants to mail you something, so she needs to know your address.
Okay, Anna, just, yeah, send me an email or send me a DM on Instagram. You got it. You're so sweet. And the nice thing is we added some fat in the form of eggs and almond flour to this, so it won't dry out and it won't have a dense texture because shrimp is very lean. Keep in mind, shrimp has almost no fat, right? So these are gonna brown over high heat. I'm gonna put a splatter guard down over that.
Whoever just asked about the nonstick pan, you just want to make sure you don't like use some metal object that screws up the Teflon coating, and
Right.
you don't want to overheat the pan on the stove or in the oven.
So what?
As long as it's in good shape.
Exactly.
Really?
The thing is,
They're
Art, I've been
safe.
getting messages. They're like, wow, Bobby uses Teflon. Isn't that terrible for you? No, a good quality nonstick pan is totally fine. The key is not to superheat the pan, and the key is not to scrape it, like Art said, with metal. Use wooden spoons. Good Teflon like this one that's on my Amazon shop page, once again, are totally fine, and you need nonstick. You can't make scrambled eggs in a steel pan or a cast iron pan because they stick. It's just too hard. These meatballs would stick to cast iron pan. Everything has its place. If you buy a cheap cast iron pan or you use it and abuse it, then yeah, Teflon's gonna leach into your food. That's bad news.
And I
Okay,
find it's better to buy the cheap ones because they're going to wear out eventually, and then you can replace it sooner rather than buying a really nice,
yeah,
expensive
I mean,
one.
not too cheap, but yeah, I agree. Like if you buy an all-clad nonstick for $150,
Yeah, I'd get
well,
like a $30 or $40 one.
yeah, what happens if the surface gets scratched? All of a sudden, the pan's ruined. That's I think $35, a 12-inch nonstick pan. I bought a new one a few months ago because the old one started getting old and scratched. It was done. Okay, normally I would use Napa cabbage for this, but I don't have any. But I have this coleslaw mix from Whole Foods that I'll just use here. So chop that up. Sometimes I find these mixes are a little too rough, and Desi especially likes a very fine salad, so I'm just gonna roughly chop it a few times with my beautiful Schoon knife.
Oh, another fan from Denmark. Welcome.
Really?
Maria.
That's awesome.
And another super chat, $2 from Seisha Peterson. Allergic to shellfish, but this looks amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I hear you can do it with scallops. I did it with scallops on Monday on Instagram stories. All right, Helen just placed an order. Paul Diamond, 5 carat diamond, just placed an order, which means I think we have 7 or 8 left. right?
Scallops aren't considered shellfish?
Are scallops shellfish?
They live in a shell, don't they?
Oh, they do. I'm sorry. You're right. Sorry. They have that big old shell. You could use fish. You can use cod for this recipe. It'd be totally fine. Okay, so let's put all this cabbage in here.
Paul Diamond, if I remember correctly, is in Afghanistan. I just ordered the book. Did I make the cut for a signed one?
Yeah, I just read your name. I saw it.
Cool.
Is it being delivered to Afghanistan?
Well, I'm going off my memory here.
I don't think
Paul,
so
are you
because I
the one
saw.
that- No?
Yeah, I don't because it says $34 with shipping, so that's going to be a domestic.
Okay.
Yeah, that's $34. He's domestic.
Sorry, I don't have a good memory for names.
Where did I get my cutting board? On Amazon. This is a beautiful board. You can get one that's only 60 or 70 bucks, or the double thick cherry one for $139. It's heavy, but it's fantastic.
Please make a paleo enchilada. I think we've seen that request.
Check it out, Art. So now I'm just gonna flip my meatballs here,
Shrimp ball.
my shrimp bowls, and see, that's what you want there. Nice and crusty.
Crusty the Clown.
Crusty the Clown meatballs. Like that not only adds flavor, but it also adds texture. So now, I'm just gonna cook them for literally 30 seconds max on the second side, and then get them in my soupy to finish cooking through. Perfect.
Is this a recipe that you could use chicken or turkey instead of fish for the meatballs?
Oh, absolutely. Let's switch sides there.
It's actually shrimp, not fish today. But
Yes,
I see where you're
absolutely.
going.
I would use ground turkey or ground chicken thigh because it has more fat and more flavor. So now,
Turkey stuffing recipe?
turkey stuffing?
Yeah.
No, I don't do stuffing actually. I have every other recipe for Thanksgiving but stuffing. So now we're gonna take the meatballs, they go straight into the soup and they gently cook. We don't have to blitz them, right? They're gonna really cook quite easily in that residual heat. But now is the time I wanna check it for seasoning because guaranteed more salt and guaranteed time to squeeze in some lime juice here.
Did you just use metal on Teflon?
No, what I do? I used the spoon, but I flipped it without touching the bottom. Yeah, good eye. I didn't scrape anything. I took the spoon and I just flicked it, but no, the pan's totally fine.
Bobby, put down that spoon.
Mr. Gorbachev,
Tear down this wall.
tear down this spoon. All right, look in this pot. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't want to burn the microphone.
Like, are you
cord.
kidding me right now? This looks gorgeous. Let me check it for seasoning. At this point, I know Art, sometimes I say 99% gonna need more salt. It will 100% need more salt. What if it
It's
does?
so funny if you're wrong when you said 100%. You're not going to be wrong, though.
Salt. But it tastes phenomenal. That bone broth gives it such a good flavor.
Do you have a chicken curry recipe?
I have a couple in the cookbook, and I have a couple on the website. Just search Flav City chicken curry. They're very easy ones. I have one for 6 ingredients.
Christine from McKinney just bought another cookbook, giving her sister hers and
Christine!
keeping the signed copy.
Wow, you're the
Nice
best.
strategy.
Whoops.
Oh, that wasn't a nice strategy.
Christine, that is awesome saucing. I
Will
love
you
it.
thicken the soup, Maggie B
No,
says?
no need. The only thickener I'm going to use, Maggie, the inventor of #FeedArt, is this. Look, Art, I'm going to stir in some coconut cream. That's the only thing I'm going to use. It's going to make the soup very luscious and thick. Okay, so a little more lime juice. Careful, I could always add more, but I can't take it away, right? And then let me check for
Does that mean
seasoning.
you're taking notes, Maggie? I'm just reading emoji.
All right, no need to take notes now with the shopping guide. Okay, now check it for seasoning again.
Jamie, did you just order those now, or when did that happen? That's amazing. Thank you.
What'd she order?
She said she ordered 50 copies of your book
50?
and give them away as gifts.
Jamie, you ordered 50? We're on Amazon?
Just now, or holy cow?
Just now?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Let us know, James.
Thank you.
Needs more seasoning. 50? Oh my God, you're gonna make my day, Jamie. I love you. I really think it's the ultimate Christmas and post-holiday gift, but Jamie's putting her money where her mouth is.
How come limes don't have seeds?
So it's all about getting that balance of sweet from the coconut and acid from the lime.
Shopping guide is only on Amazon. It's not a Apple book. It's not
No.
a Google book. It's an Amazon Kindle book.
It's a Kindle book, but you just need the Kindle app on your phone. That's it. Just go to the Kindle store, search Flav City.
Jamie says right now.
Oh my God, Jamie, let me give you a
Thank
kiss.
you.
That is so sweet of you, and
Thank you.
I'm blown away. That is support. Thank you, Jamie. And I really think the people you give those books to, it's going to change their life because they're going to make healthy recipes that taste good. It's going to help them lose weight and show them how healthy food can actually taste good. So that's amazing, Jamie. Thank you. Ooh, it's getting there. It's getting there. I think it needs a little more salt.
Manny likes dolphins.
Bobby likes sharks. Okay, let's just...
I heard somebody say last night dolphins are overrated.
Okay, all right, let's finish this salad here. So we got this slaw in there. Let's put a little bit of kale. Kale is a Dirty Dozen member, y'all.
Sneak a little kale in there.
Kale and spinach are the dirtiest, when it comes to pesticides, vegetables of any other vegetable per weight. Meaning you have to buy organic. And do me a favor, don't buy the pre-chopped kale in the bags. You're paying for a lot of stalks. Just make your own. Just rip off the leaves from the stem. And if you buy them from a place like Sprouts Farmers Market, it's literally $1.50 for a bunch. Even Costco or Whole Foods, now that Amazon has bought them, they lowered the price down to $1.99 for one bunch. You can get a really big bunch. And it's just something you want to buy organic, along with strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, apples. Apples got to be organic. Onions? No. Sweet potatoes? Yay.
Paul Diamond is in Afghanistan, so my memory is good.
Wow,
It will
cool.
ship to an APO, which is just like domestic.
Okay.
Nice for us military folks.
Good to know,
thank you
Paulie.
for doing what you do, man. We appreciate you.
Thank you for serving, Paul. I'm always in awe of people who serve for our country. That is very amazing. Very cool. Hopefully you guys can rock some keto recipes there. Breaking news, Christine has got a book coming her way. Michael's got a book coming his way, meaning as of right now, we have 6 cookbooks left in stock. As soon as we're done with dinner, or maybe early next week, Art and I will take this book and this pen, we'll sign them, send them your way, and everyone ordering today, you better hurry up because I'm not doing it every time, gets a free microplane zester, which is one of my favorite kitchen tools on the shop page on Amazon.
Rachel Sedgwick, what is your biggest advice for eating healthy on a budget?
What is my biggest advice? My biggest advice for that is buying food that doesn't go bad very quickly and buying it in bulk. So go to a store like Costco, go with a friend so you don't have to get a membership, or go to somewhere like Aldi and stock up on stuff like quinoa, like frozen vegetables, like riced cauliflower and stuff like that. Get grass-fed organic beef at stores where it's cheap, like Aldi and Costco, and just meal prep too, right? Buy everything, meal prep it, freeze it for up to 3 months, and you're good to go. So just learn how to shop, right? It's very, very easy. But you have to sometimes go to more than one store because Aldi doesn't have that much organic chicken, whereas, to be honest, the price at Whole Foods is fantastic. So game plan ahead of time, know what to buy, where to buy it, and then execute. Don't go to the grocery store without a shopping list. That is a recipe for disaster.
Oh, good thing that wasn't a knife.
Hey, you've already burned your hand once this week.
Yeah, I know.
Tell them what you did, Art, with your hand, and show your hand.
Yeah, I was cooking some chicken thighs, and I was using a splatter guard, and some of the oil was splattering down the side of it onto the countertop. So I went to go clean it up, and as I was doing that, more oil dripped in my hand and
Whoops.
burned me. Let's see. Don't focus. It burned me pretty good. That was like Sunday or Monday.
He was doing the Flav City chicken thighs,
Yeah.
actually.
Hot oil burns.
Yeah. Oil. Hot. Fire. Hot. All right. A little bit of raisins. Pepitas. Raw Mexican pumpkin seeds. You know why you should be eating these for the winter? High in zinc. Zinc kills cold viruses. Don't be using cold ease. That's full of sugar, sucralose, and natural flavors. Pepitas are high in zinc. That's what you want to eat.
It was.
Okay, the dressing is so interesting, you guys. The dressing is, has anyone bought this at Costco? Check it out, Art. That's amazing stuff.
Instead of baby shark, it's Bobby shark.
That's bourbon barrel aged maple syrup. That is gangbustersly good. Like, oh my God.
Bobby Shark.
So we'll use that. We'll use that and that. Let's use some avocado oil, which I'm running low on. Where is it?
Hello, Rose. Say hi to everyone.
Oh my God, I think I'm out of avocado oil. That's crazy.
You're out of avocado oil.
Yeah, that's like,
I've never heard that.
I know, it's like the Pope being out of like blessings or something. What do I have here to use? Maybe olive oil, I guess. That's crazy. You believe that, Rose?
I don't buy it.
Man, I have to make a run to Costco this weekend.
Run.
Run for the border.
You didn't go to the gym with Johnny P today because you were working with Art, so go
That's
run
right.
now.
That's right. A little bit of rice wine vinegar. So this is a funky, funky little dressing, you guys, that has so much flavor and it tastes Asian-like. And it reminds me of a dressing you might get at P.F. Chang's, but it's actually good for you. And it's unloaded with cornstarch and MSG and a bunch of BS like that. I need some water. Get that grapefruit water.
Avo ghee, you wouldn't have to look for avocado oil.
True, though. I don't know if I'd use that for a salad dressing because the ghee is very strong. Hey, by the way, did you love those 4 videos with me and Thomas DeLauer? We got more coming. So tomorrow on his channel, him and I go to Chick-fil-A and do a review of the entire menu. We ordered one of everything. Really, really cool video.
Is that maple syrup keto approved?
No, it's paleo. It is paleo approved. This kind of sweetener is not keto, absolutely not. Ute, Jonas, Trisha, Nurse, you got books coming your way.
People are loving the videos, so you and Thomas.
Thank you. I saw a few weird comments, but hey, there's always a few strange people. So a little bit of the maple syrup. Could always add more. I just wish they made a better top for this thing.
On the top.
Well, it's a bourbon top, so look, every time you pour it, it leaks down the side here. That's just,
Lick the side of it.
it's just silly. A little bit of rice wine vinegar. This stuff is great because it's not too acidic.
Are you California-based like Thomas DeLauer?
Nope, Chicago. I flew out to California for the videos. We shot 8 videos in 2 days. A little bit of coconut aminos, which I normally don't like because they're too sweet. This is a garlic one from a cool company that sent this to me. This has great flavor.
Thank you, Paul.
A little bit of Dijon mustard. Pardon me, Art.
Which brand
Do you
are
have
you
any
in?
Grey Poupon? Right? A little bit of that will go a long way. And then a little bit of
Pardon me.
prepared horseradish. Totally optional. But I love having this stuff in the fridge because it adds a little bite, right?
Rose, pardon me. Do you have any Grey Poupon?
A little bit of salt. Right? A little bit of pepper. I feel like I'm missing, oh, sesame and ginger. Hello, I did call it a sesame ginger maple vinaigrette.
Pepper boy.
A little bit of toasted, hey, where's Joseph?
I haven't seen Joseph yet.
Joseph! A little bit of toasted sesame oil. This stuff is strong. They toast sesame and they
sesame.
cold press it afterwards. It's very strong stuff, so be cuidado with that. A little bit of sriracha for a twang of heat, right? Just a little bit. Perfect. This is the one I want you to buy. It's cheaper at Walmart. The one with the rooster has nasty preservatives. This is clean as a whistle. And then let's take a little bit of gingy. Are you kicking me with those big feet? Are you kicking Daddy with those big feet, you, huh? Are you? Ha, hum, 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 hum. Okay. Then a little bit of gingy with my microplaner here. And that's the dressing. Then I just have to check it for seasoning. I have to add a little bit of avocado oil, or olive oil. And
Avocado,
we'll also.
yeah.
Yeah, you liked, so
From Subway commercials.
we made all those recipes with Thomas in his kitchen. So Thomas's kitchen is really a kitchen set. It's very limited in what he can do. So it's kind of fun that we made those recipes with limited stuff there, right? Don't you agree, Rose? So look at that. There's our base. We take some, oh my God, I'm out. Oh my God, okay, so this is interesting. I'm out of extra virgin. I'm out of avocado. Let me check. Let's see here. This is where I keep all my oils because we have.
Do you have any avocados here we could expeller press them?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This kitchen's exploded, so we have stuff everywhere now. Here's another bottle of olive oil that I'm out. I have this. I mean, I have the spray bottle of avocado oil. Might have to use that. All right, so desperate times call for desperate measures. I have the avocado oil spray here. I'm gonna add this. Oh my God, this is a first.
It's so wasteful.
So wasteful. Oh my God, that is hilarious. This is turning into the most expensive vinaigrette in the history of mankind. But I bought it at Costco, so it's a little cheaper. Look at that, you guys. It's emulsified and rich. And if I check it for seasoning now, so good. Wow, that's fantastic. A little more. Imagine I did that on a real cooking video. They're like, what is this guy doing? I don't want to toss it quite yet because it's going to make my salad a little wilty. Let's clean up just a little bit. Daddy's throat's getting a little parched, my lady. I need some keto wine here. Followed by some alkaline wine.
Alkaline wine?
Alkaline water.
Wine's making you tipsy, just like the first
Nah,
one.
I ain't doing
know,
nothing.
I'm messing around here.
Okay.
The sound of the spray is cracking me up, Christine says.
I'll bet auditory-wise it's pretty trippy. That's what I call an ASMR experience.
Sometimes you just have to improvise.
That's right. If I didn't have that, I don't know what I would have done. I really don't know.
I had the weirdest ASMR video that was recommended to me the other day.
Really?
It had like millions and millions and millions of views. It was this big industrial like shredder.
Uh-huh.
And they're just putting things in there and destroying them.
For real?
Cans of cooking spray just to see them pop, or anything to glass shattering. It was messed
It's
up.
people.
20 minutes long or something.
Yeah, people love that. I mean,
Chris, the keto-friendly wine he's drinking is from the Seco Wine Club.
that's right. That's the good stuff.
Whoa, Zulu's about to fall. Hang on.
I don't know.
Seco Wine Club.
That's good. Yeah, use Flav City promo code when you're checking out of 3 bottles or more. It's the only sugar-free keto wine on the market, and it's organic from Tuscany. It's fantastic. All right, so Art, check my soup again over here. I mean, it's done, you guys. It looks fantastic, but I can make it a little better. Let me just do a little taste here. Wow, okay. It needs a little more lime juice and a little more salt. And then, Art, we're gonna use this coconut cream. This is how you make something thick and luscious, but still keep it dairy-free.
These look like dumplings.
They did, it's right. It's chicken and dumplings. So a little more lime juice. A little more.
Jenny calls Rose the Desi mini-me.
She really is.
It's killing her. She's so cute.
The only thing she has of me, Rose, is her eyes. And then, so check it out. We'll take this beautiful coconut cream.
Maggie B really wants you to thicken that soup.
Maggie, then this is for you. A big scoop of coconut cream. So what's the difference between coconut cream and coconut milk? Water. This has less water. And this is how, all of a sudden, look at the color. Oh, it gets really luscious now. Right? And I'm not going to stop there. Let's keep going.
Whoa, so Paul in Afghanistan got to Afghanistan weighing 241.6 pounds in May. He now weighs 200.1, eating mostly a keto and paleo diet, and also doing Optavia. I've never felt more fit. Way to go.
Wow.
Man.
So, Paul, let me ask you a question. How do you do keto and paleo in the military? Because isn't it pretty limited on what you can get? And if they make rice or they make something starchy, you're kind of stuck with that. Am I right?
I'm guessing the MREs aren't keto or paleo.
God, no. Oh, my God. That's scary. All right. That is phenomenal. All right. That is so top shelf, Rosie. We nailed it. I wish y'all can taste that. And the cool thing about a soup like that, as good as it is right now, wait till tomorrow, or if it lasts the next day, it'd be even better. Way better.
Christine hopes that you're getting some sort of check for all the traffic you send companies.
For certain companies, yes.
I buy a lot of items due to your recommendations.
Yeah, so anytime I go out of the way and make a recommendation, I disclose it. Like that wine club, they actually don't have that much money, but I didn't care. I was willing to take a lesser fee, and they gave me a commission because I wanted you guys to check that wine. But when I do a video like that Amazon snack haul, that was sponsored by Epic Bar. those guys pay. Don't worry about it.
So
So,
this is interesting, going off your question to Paul. Diana says, my boyfriend is deployed, and he said they actually have a lot of healthy options.
oh, good to know. So healthy is one thing,
I don't know what ASMR
but do they have
stands
low
for,
carb
Sorry.
and paleo? And does anyone know in the military, do they have grass-fed beef? That would be amazing if they had that.
Christine's son is going into the Air Force. He says they are going keto for soldiers,
Really? Keto for soldiers in the military?
at least for the Air Force.
That
Or what?
makes sense
For
because
airmen? Because you said soldiers. So the Air Force,
well, that sounds smart because keto will put you into ketosis. You'll have insane energy, so you can do like amazing things. But wow, that's super cool. That's super cool. I'd love to hear that. But can you get organic chicken and grass-fed beef if you're serving in the military? That I would guess no.
yeah, she says Air Force is better on food.
Okay, good to
Army.
know. Let's season this salad here. So a lot of times people forget to season their salad. They know their dressing is seasoned aggressively, but this is just a big pile of bland vegetables, you guys. You have to season at every step of the cooking process. So a little bit of salt goes here and a little bit of pepper. That's how you bring the ruckus, right? That's how you bring ultimate flavor.
Thank you, Leon.
So now we're done. It's time to combine. It's not even 7 o'clock yet. So Desi, your prediction of 8 o'clock is up in smoke. Let's check real quick. My love, the orders for the book. We should be sold out by
That
now.
Coldplay song, Up in Flames?
I don't know, was it? Trisha was the last one to place an order. Oh, no one's placed an order since Trisha. All right, I guess we're not going to sell out. We have 4 copies of the book left right here. So if you want to order it, 4 left. We got our pen to autograph, wherever that is, we're going to do it.
Paul, which branch are you in? He said MREs got painful.
Oh,
And
God.
he says they actually do have some pretty good food choices. Way better than his first deployment.
Very impressive. Wow. I'm super happy to hear that.
Salad with a side of Rose's feet. Too cute.
But what about organic chicken and the grass-fed beef? I can't imagine they have that in the military.
has it?
Yeah, I can't imagine.
I'd be surprised too.
Yeah, organic chicken maybe. Grass-fed beef, eh. But the fact they're doing keto.
That knife being close to Rose is bothering some folks.
Good idea. Thank you. Grazie mille.
49 and fine. No, I'm not.
What was that?
49 and fine was asking if I'm married.
Okay. Excuse, young lady. Are you okay?
Iris's husband's in the Army and the food is terrible.
Oh, man.
He says he can never look at biscuits and gravy again.
Oh, must be the most nasty biscuits and gravy. So this would be a meal for Iris's husband when he doesn't want that nasty food. So what you gotta do though, let's dispose of the tea sachet. So remember, this is the one that's filled with the star anise, the clove, the ginger, the coriander, and the...
Hanging out of that thing.
Nothing, that's the...
Whoa, Donna Tyler with a $49.99
What?
super chat. $29.99.
Donna!
Thank you.
Wow. Donna, you're so sweet. Donna with the super chat of the night.
Thank you.
I can't express my gratitude enough. That is really amazing. Thank you.
Not grass-fed, I've been told by
Okay.
Diana.
Okay. That doesn't
Wow,
surprise
thanks for that super chat.
That doesn't
That's so
surprise
kind.
me. How do you order one? Emmy wants to know how you order one. So if you're just joining, in the description box below, the very first line is the website for flavecity.com/buy-cookbook. That's where you do it. So go there. There's 4 left. Let's sell it out by the time we do here so I can get them all out the door, and then I'll order more for another holiday giveaway the next week. Every order is getting a microplane. So I have 4 more microplanes and 4 more books. If you're on Amazon, just search Amazon for Flav City there too. And my Amazon shop page down there. Everything's down there. I take care of you guys, right?
Corey P. Super Chat is that $49.99. People are allowed to make donations if they want to, and it heavily promotes their questions, so we can't miss it. And,
Yes.
some
It's a
people
super
just
chat
give to
feature.
The channel. We don't ask that you do, but it's certainly nice if you do. And
Yes.
Thank you.
Never ask for that. The best way to support the channel is by buying the cookbook. Who's the lady who bought 50 cookbooks again? Is that Christy?
Jamie P. I think Jamie something. I don't
Jamie? I still can't believe she bought 50 books. That's a $1,000 order on Amazon. So thank you. That is so sweet. And an order like that helps my Amazon ranking. So I guarantee tomorrow morning when I log on to Amazon, I might be in the top 500 in Amazon. Keep in mind, I just want to tell you how amazing this thing is. So Amazon has 8 million books on their platform. We have been ranking in the top 1,500 for over 6 months right now. We became a #1 bestseller for a few weeks, a couple months ago. But to have that kind of trajectory on Amazon for 6 months is unbelievable. So, I mean, it's only because you guys are supporting the book and good things happen. Walmart's selling it now on their website. It's going to be in Costco. It's going to be on Target in the new year. So amazing stuff comes from a book that was made in this 2-bedroom condo. We didn't hire anyone. I cooked every recipe in this kitchen. Desi and Art took every single picture in the 2nd bedroom back there. Art took this picture of Desi and I in the kitchen. Desi has Rose in her belly right there. Most people outsource all that stuff and spend a lot of money. We did it all ourselves, and it's all paying off because you guys recognize it.
Paul is in the army in Afghanistan.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Very cool.
He says they have good, better, and best in terms of their ingredients, but they don't have grass-fed as far as he knows.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a tough one.
How do you get the code for Secco Wine?
So it's just Flav City. So go to their website, Secco Wine Club, and get 3 bottles or more of any of the varieties, but I would just get this Palo 61. 3 bottles or more, check out with Flav City. Instead of shipping being $20, it's $5. I mean, the wine's amazing. I have a whole thing here. The red is great. The rosé is fantastic, this Rosato.
All day, right?
Rosé, and look at that. Most rosés have almost 3.5 carbs per glass. This has 0.3. There's no additional sugar. And all wine brands, by the way, add sugar and up to 75 chemicals. These guys add nothing but love.
49 and Fine is going to buy your book for Christmas gifts for her family.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited because then that also spreads the community. And people come to Flav City and like, oh, my sister gave a book. It's very exciting. So let's plate up the soup, Art.
Actually, Bobby, I'm just, not you, Bobby, but the B-O-B-B-I here. I am a friend uncle. I'm not related to Bobby.
Yes, he's Uncle Farturo. So look at this, you guys. The broth, these big chunks of mushrooms. Oh, I'm high on shrooms with this. Come on now, right? Wow, wow, wee wow. Oh my gosh, I think this is one of the more creative soup recipes. I don't know why I thought about it, but I did, and thank God, because it just is scrumdiddlyumptious, as Ned Flanders would say. So there's one. How would you recommend garnishing that soup if you were me? What do y'all think?
I think you need some red finger peppers.
Ooh.
I didn't remind you to buy any today, though.
I think I have one in the fridge, Art. Thank you. So red finger peppers for me and Art, not for Desi. Otherwise, Rose will be having a spicy breast milk later on.
Paul in Afghanistan had surf and turf tonight.
What do you have?
7 ounces of shrimp, steamed asparagus, and a side salad.
Damn, son. That sounds good. That's Keto Paleo City.
Chives, parsley, parmesan.
Parmesan.
Hashtag feed Farturo. That's not a garnish, though.
Parsley, yes. Parmesan.
Cilantro.
Yeah, I don't have any cilantro. This looks so good. Okay, let's get a little bit of greenery from the fridge in the form of parsley and red in the form of chilies.
Chives. 2 cups of Epstein didn't kill himself.
That was one said?
Yes. I'm not making that up.
That's funny. Art and I crack up about that stuff.
Every time we see that in the weirdest of places, we crack up.
Cracks us up,
on
dude.
live TV. Thai basil, Anada Alanzor.
Yeah, if I had that, that'd be amazing.
Not always has great suggestions on these. She's always like chiming in with great ones.
True. MK, you're right. Rose is getting ready to sit up. She's doing serious crunches. And when she sits on the floor in between our legs, she's pretty much sitting up by herself right now.
Get to the store. You've been out of cilantro too long.
Well, I don't buy too much cilantro. And get to the store. I've been to the store every day this week. Art and I were just in the store for...
Basically, you failed by not buying cilantro, is what Christine's saying.
Yes. I'm willing to admit that I failed, but I'm at the store. So
Books are sold out. Will my order be filled with a back order? If
they
so,
are?
when about? That's what Ren Pilak is saying.
Let me double check this. Hold on one second, Art.
Hashtag feed Tio Farturo.
Books are sold out. Breaking news. Books are officially sold out. Renee, B, Norlin, and Maria just got the last ones officially sold out. No mas, you guys. But I will call my publisher. I'll buy a bunch more books and get them maybe for next week. But 30 books are gone. We'll get them out. Give us time because we actually have to pack each one. We'll get them out by Wednesday at the latest, I promise.
It takes a village.
It takes a village known as me and Art. And then Desi coming by and saying, when are you guys finishing? You're making too much noise. So a little bit of red finger chilies. These are lovely because they're not too spicy, and I use them in the cookbook all the time. So a little bit of greenery.
I wouldn't mind if you used habaneros every now and then.
And then just for Art and I, a little bit of red
Actually, that's a
chili
joke.
peppers.
Oh, it takes a village. I'm joking.
Okay. It's gonna be so good. Great, good, grand, great, wonderful. Then we take our salad.
Is the name Flav City related to Guy Fieri's Flavor Tone?
No, you know what? It's so funny because I've met Guy a number of times. I was on his show, Guy's Grocery Games, and he laughed when he said that. And it wasn't influenced by that at all. It actually was like, my friends and I used to say city after everything. Like, dude, this is sick city. This is so tasty city. But my explanation to that is, no, Flavor City or Flav City is about 25 miles down the road from Flavor Town. So.
Wednesday 88. Are you going to personalize mine by using my name? Unless you send us an email
Yes.
that tells us otherwise, we are going to assume you want it personalized with the name as it lists in the order.
Exactly.
So if that's not the way to go, send us an email.
Yes.
Put 3 stars in the subject line and whatever else you want to write. And
Exactly.
then put your ordering name and then write what you want us to write.
Exactly. So if you want a name written out different than the order, Art said, send an email in the subject line, 3 stars. The
What's your
first
email?
line of the email, your name that you placed the order with, so we can match it up. After that, say, hey, it's Anna. Can you please make it out to my friend Alejandro or whatever? That's very
Bobby's
important.
email is bobby@flavcity.com.
Bobby@flavcity.com. Because last week it really was a pain in the butt. So we had orders mixed matched, and when it took us a long time to figure
Do
it
you
out.
think Joe is the same as this person?
Yeah. It was a bit of
Not Joseph Finley.
a bit of a pain in the butt. But we got her done. We got her done. So Art, look at this beautiful salad. I mean, on a Friday night, a soup and a salad like this. Okay, dunzo. Let me do a quick taste because I want everyone to eat while it's hot. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna taste it. I know what it tastes like. My man, Uncle Farturo, is gonna come up here. Let's get him a little glass for some vino. And let's get him a fork. And he's gonna try some comida. Okay, everyone, put your hands together for the one and only Uncle Farturo. Here he is.
Hello, everybody. I don't know where that came from. Which one should I try? Doesn't matter.
Whatever. Oh, the one that has chilies. First of all, can we get a round of applause for how beautiful that
It's a
soup
lovely
is?
soup. Look at that thing.
Right, Rose? I mean, that's just gorgeous.
Good looking soup, huh?
Right? A gorgeous. Yeah, the Instant Pot is on my Flav City Amazon shop page. Get the
Yeah.
8-quart one.
It's good. Good soup.
I'm the soup Nazi, like from Seinfeld.
That's good.
Isn't that good,
I gotta
man?
get some of the shrimp meatballs.
Yeah,
That can be
get the
tough.
shrimp meatball, homie.
Yeah, I know. Got to make this dish.
Right? I'll have the recipe on the blog by the end of next week.
Try the salad.
Taylor, get another one. Return that. It should not be flat. Something happened to the one you bought.
Nice crunch to that.
Right? Crunchifarious?
Well, that might be trademark.
Right.
No, great stuff, as usual.
Absolutely fantastic. So
Sabroso.
that's it, you guys. Quick recap here. Tomorrow on YouTube, the milk and butter review. Sunday, the Starbucks Reserve Roastery review on Michigan Avenue. And then we have a ton more videos ready to go. Bacon review, seafood review. Tomorrow on Thomas's channel, we have our Chick-fil-A review. Once again, on my Amazon shop page is down there, the Amazon page for the book. I'll have more signed copies. So there's tons of stuff going on. I got all the Thanksgiving recipes for you guys too. Follow me on Flav City Instagram. I'm posting them all there, along with stories to help you out. Maybe I'll go live on Wednesday to help you out with Thanksgiving 911 questions. But that is it. Art, me, and Rose, honey. We'll see you very soon. Until then, we say unto you like we always do. Hashtag keep on cooking. Mad love and peace. Can't wait to crush this amazing dinner. Later. Thank you guys for your generosity.